Hi everyone, it's Chaos Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'll be reviewing our disappointing loss to the Hawks in round 22. If you are returning Chaos Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new, like, comment, share, and subscribe. So, like I said, in round 22, we went down by a big margin in 64 points. 17,810 to 610.46. Now, it was very disappointing performance, especially Sadi's 350th game. Let down a man off, his caliber and the way that he plays. This isn't good stuff, and I got so worried about what was going to happen, and I think the Howe incident scared him a little bit. Like it really shook him to the point where maybe that was part of the reason why, but I don't know. Like, I seriously don't know. Can you really truly get back to what you do? So I think now, because I'll go through the game and definitely go through the first quarters and that sort of thing as well, which was a concern before the match, because I want us to do a lot better. But look, the first quarter, 3-3-21 to 2-3-15. Now, we were within the kick at quarter time, and look, to be honest, like, Hawthorn missed the opportunities after the siren at quarter time to put them a couple, like 11 points in front, and then obviously it was a goal the margin. It certainly felt like Hawthorn did jump us at the start, and we got a goal back, and therefore they only scored one more, and then we only scored one more as well. So that, wasn't too bad, and I thought maybe we could come out in the second quarter and do really well, but it just didn't work out like that. It really didn't. 7 straight 42 to 1-3-9 in the second quarter. And that's the most disappointing performance I ever seen in my life. The fact was that this was like a car crash. It was like something else, and it was the worst game I ever seen the boys played as well, considering that how bad it was. And that's something that I don't say, lightly. It was really poor. The third quarter, 4-2-26 to 1-3-9 again. Very disappointing indeed. It's terrible the way that we played. But it was all over. We weren't going to win, definitely. And in the last quarter, 3-3-21 to 2-1-13. And look, there wasn't a lot out of this game. Definitely wasn't by a long shot. But it's something that I do not want to see ever again. But we'll go through, because it doesn't feel right that I don't do that as well. Now, Jamie Howe was out with concussion that first quarter, so let me just say that it was after the 2 goals that Hawthorn kicked, in particular. So Nick Watson kicked his first goal, then he kicked his second goal. Brody Marchand kicked our first as well, then Houston missed as well. Kalshi Deer kicked his first. Jordan DeGoey missed an opportunity as well, which he probably could have kicked. Marbia Cho missed. Jordan DeGoey kicked our first, his first and our second, I should say. Subbottom missed again. One behind for him. Kalshi Deer missed as well. And Marbia Cho missed on quarter time. I was thinking, okay, we can come out in the second quarter and do really well here. Definitely, it was a huge win. And I definitely did thought that, But then Lloyd Mead kicking the first goal, his first in the second quarter. Dylan Moore again kicking his first one. Marchek kicked his second. Jamie Elliott missed, and then missed again as well, which is disappointing. Jack Gunston kicked the goal. Mitch Lewis kicked the goal, and Marbia Cho kicked his first as well. Then he kicked his second, which was a good goal as well. Lord Mayor kicked his second and behind with Daniel McStay. Probably could have kicked going to halftime. It's like, okay, well, if we can come out in this third corner and show something and show some fight. But then Lipinski missed. Probably should have kicked. John Newman kicked the goal as well. Jack Anderson kicked his second. Cassidy missed as well. Jamie Alec missed his third behind as well. Patrick Lipinski kicked his first and our fourth. Josh Brattle missed. Jack Anderson kicked his third. And Lloyd Mayer kicked his third as well. And Sidebottom missed his second behind as well. That was going to 3/4 time. And then I was thinking after that, let's just try and show some fight that we had left, and it didn't work out that way. James Wobble kicked the goal. Luke Bruce missed. Tim Membry kicked our first, which is our fifth for the game. Marby Child kicked his third as well. Conor McDonald kicked behind. Bonnie Wycheck missed it as well. Jack Anderson kicked 4 goals. Lockie Schultz kicked his first and our 6th. And a rush behind to the Hawks as well. And that was mainly the difference in the game. So at the end of the day, it was a piss poor effort. It definitely was. So I don't know why that is the case, but we'll definitely see how we go. And I do want to go through the stats, because this is pretty much how it went out. 4 or 8 disposals 332, kicks 243 to 174, handballs 165 to 158. Inside 50s 50 to 44 as well. Disposal efficiency 78 to 73. 34% goal efficiency, 17 goals and 17 goals and 50 inside 50s, compared to 13%, 6 goals from 44 inside 50s as well. Free kick count 20 to 18 as well. That's one thing that did notice, that 35-25 in the hit outs. Clearances 35 to 30 again, pretty poor as well. 12 to 13 in the centre clearances as well. Stoppage clearances 23 to 17 as well. Contested possessions 125 to 107. Uncontested 278 to 222. Again, that was a downfall. 59 turnovers apiece. 59 intercepts apiece as well. Time possession 47% to 40% in the match. This quarter 55% to 35%. And 41% to 23% in the last 10 minutes as well. Marks 110 to 77, so again disappointing in that. Marks inside 50, 18 to 9 as well. And that was result in the way that they played. And I definitely want to make sure that it does get mentioned. Contest marks 9 to 4, they just dominated that. 1 rush behind, 5 to the left, 2 to the right. For us, hit the post once on the right, 4 to the left, 4 to the right, 1 was touched. Tackles, 37 to 42. So we tackle a little bit more, but we were disappointed in that. 63 tackles in the 450, 9 to 5 in the bounces, 1%ers, 37 to 39 as well, and 69 exchanges made as well. A pace. Look, the rain for the game. Look, our first quarter was a lot better, not gonna lie, but it has to be a 1. It has to be 1 out of 10. It was not great. Definitely not great. There's some plays that stood up, but there's not a lot of positives in this game as well. And that's purely simple why I feel like I'm in a loss. Definitely now. So with the Cavs Magpies votes, there is so much to consider here. One vote, I would say, Brody Mychek. I think he kicked a couple goals as well, which was huge. Not many forwards got that opportunity to kick a couple. That was one. Number 2, look, I'm just going to have to give it to Scott Pendlebury. Again, I thought he was sensational in the way that he played, and showed what it meant to be to play in that Collingwood jumper as well. And also too, 3 votes is a man that tries hard in the ruck, Darcy Cameron. I think that was the one where, certainly felt like, to me, that it needed to. It was piss poor. It was piss poor. What can I say? It was a shit show from the start. We were disappointing. We got outplayed. It's embarrassing. It really is. I don't know what else I can say. For the Kevs to make Magpies rant as well, I just want to say, how the fuck are we meant to win clearances? Like, why is it that we can't win clearances and yet we allowed Hawthorn to run away with it the way that they did? It's just bullshit. Real bullshit. It fucking hurts me to say that and get upset because, I tried so hard in that. I just could not be measured all night. I was just angry. It was frustration. Didn't know what to do. At least I could say that I think against the Lions it was a different story. We lost. But let's be fair. Hawthorn played well, but we just made too many mistakes. Why the fuck are we over handballing? Why? There's times where we can just take that risk through the corridor. We just didn't do it. It's annoying. It's really annoying. So I don't know what else I can say on that. And again, our inaccuracy is costing us. So I don't know what else I can say. I don't know what else I can do. Again, I'm a bit upset, but we'll just have to wait and see. So look, there were a few standouts. Not gonna lie, I thought Lockie Schutz's tackling that probably does deserve to be in the votes, but unfortunately missed out. So someone has to miss out. But there was not a lot of standouts where I could say, okay, well, this player did well. I thought the selection was fine. I thought maybe Mason Cox could have come in, to be honest. But again, when Howe went down, I said it. It shook them. That really hit them pretty hard. And it's no excuses. No fucking excuses. We just didn't come out to play. And we just didn't play our brand of football. So, I don't know what else I can say on that effect. But I'll just have to wait and see. I'm disappointed. I'm hurting. I think we're all hurting as Collingwood fans. Well, we know that this means a lot. There are some fuckwits content TikTok creators are just laughing used to the fact is that they're laughing when we lose, but when we win it's like, oh, it's versus the umpires, that sort of bullshit that he says. And I hate when people are like that, because that when a team wins, it's like, oh, we're back, blah, 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 and then, you change teams just trying to be funny. It just does not work. But I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a sub. Bye for now.